Hello there. I would like to read for you a passage from the Bible. Start by reading. This is from the Gospel of Luke. Oftentimes I refer to Luke for some reason. But this is from the 20th chapter, and it's a passage that I would say you don't hear so often read. There's a point here. There's at least something that has really spoken to me about big things. Okay, but enough of that now. I'll read. So this is 20 from the beginning. Now it happened on one of those days, as he taught the people in the temple and preached the gospel, that the chief priests and the scribes, together with the elders, confronted him and spoke to him, saying, "Tell us, by what authority are you doing these things? Or who is he who gave you this authority?" But he answered and said to them, "I also will ask you one thing, and answer me. The baptism of John, was it from heaven or from men?" And they reasoned among themselves, saying, "If we say from heaven, he will say, why then did you not believe him? But if we say from men, all the people will stone us, for they are persuaded that John was a prophet." So they answered that they did not know where it was from. And Jesus said to them, "Neither will I tell you by what authority I do these things." Just, plainly says, neither will I tell you. I'm not going to tell you either. And this is kind of a little unusual, although it's not the only place where he can be quite blunt, in what he says. It's just this is the way it is. But you would think somehow that, okay, they're asking this. Wouldn't this be a great opportunity to say, like, yeah, I am the Son of Man, and the authority comes from my Father, and so on. And why does he not say that? The things that he represents, what he is, what Jesus is, and the things of the kingdom of God, they are so great, they are so precious, so big, that when somebody from the outside, not even obviously wanting to know really, had he answered them the way I was just describing, then probably they would just go like, "Yeah, we don't believe you. Catch him. He says he's God." They only asked because they wanted to catch him. So their motives were, what they were. They were wrong. These precious things, what Jesus is, and grace, mercy, and his grace is so precious, is so dearly bought that you can't, and this is what I've concluded from here and from many other places as well, is so dearly bought that you can't from the outside come and just poke like, I wonder what happens if I do this, and kind of just go and touch it, but then not really involve yourself, just kind of, yeah, maybe I'll see what it is, but I don't really, even if it was something, I'm not going to give myself. The only way to know, and to learn about grace is to walk in, is to walk into it. Grace, so precious and so dearly bought. Grace is not, if you will, is not for theories. Grace is not for discussions. Of course you can discuss grace, but it's not for that. Grace is for life. Grace is for people. And only the one who is willing and humble, if you will, enough to step into it, knowing that you need it, will find out also what it is, and that really it is sufficient. The Bible also says in the Gospel of John that for those who received him, because first it says Jesus, he came to his own. He came to his own world, the world that was created through him, but his own didn't receive him. But for those who did receive him, he gave the power to become children of God. So those who want to receive him, those who are willing to go inside, take that step, take that risk, if you will, they will know, and they surely will know how great grace is, and that they really need it, and that we really need it. This is what I had in mind right now.